We finally get to normal ground, and there are so many trees down. I know I've made this reference before, but this literally is like the Hunger Games, because it's just like, what else can we put in their path to mess them up?
Deer! Wait, stop it. Stop right now. Stop. No.
Hello.
Should be a little slushy, but it'll be fine.
How much further until we get some like serious snow?
Not much.
Yeah,
You got some serious snow coming.
almost all the way up. This past less than half a mile left. But in these snowy areas, I always save these ladybugs. I put them on my hand, and if they're still hanging out by the time I get to a dry patch, I put them on it, but whoop, sometimes they just fly away on their own. Whew. I think it's just around this bend. Wow. Cool. Ow. Y'all are totally good. This is the campsite tonight. There's my bedroom over there. And this is the front porch.
Today was a bitch, huh?
Just got some news from some section hikers that there's not much snow ahead. So we'll be at low enough in elevation pretty much all day today to not have a ton of snow, which is wonderful. Good to actually, you know, hike on a trail. I thought we were done with the river. It's like up to his mid-thigh. I know. That's why I'm like, okay, that'll be waist deep for me. We made it across
Kennedy Meadows and fell like.
We got a bunch of skeeters on us.
I was running.
We don't have snow, but now we have mud.
I think I'll take the snow over this.
Stealing shoe mud.
Oh my god! Hey guy, is it just you?
Oh man, this is a sight for sore eyes. A bridge where I can safely cross. Although today has been very muddy and a lot of water, it's actually awesome. I actually prefer this over the snow. I don't know, there were some of the boggy parts that got a little rough, but you know, it's been like one of those days where it's so enjoyable that I'm not even checking the map to see how many miles I've come, and it's like, as long as it's nice and, you know, the sun's out and I'm not in snow, then I'll hike however long. And it's also downhill most of the day, so not too bad. This has been probably my favorite day in the Sierras so far. Definitely the least challenging. We're about to do Selden Pass this morning, and then hoping to make it to VVR this afternoon. there's a mile side trail that takes you to a ferry ride. We can get there by 4:45 p.m. Heading up Selden Pass. And up the rocks we go. Well, there is the top of Selden Pass. And without micro spikes.
Watch out! Getting feedback there. Will you go over? No, I don't want to do it. Right.
This is a Mio coffee snow cone, and what is it?
Yeah,
what is the
good.
flavor?
Mio, caffeine, ice, mocha, Java.
It is delicious.
Mocha.
And what are y'all having?
Tropical fusion.
Nice.
Strawberry watermelon.
Ooh. So through this stretch, I've been doing about 15 miles a day or so, on average, up to 18 yesterday. So that was a pretty good day. Today will be 16 to 17 into VVR. And that's with going over a pass. So really not too shabby. I know earlier reports of people in the Sierras were like 10 miles a day. So pretty proud of the mileage, because the only reason I was ever thinking about flipping was not because of the high snow level or, you know, things being dangerous. I mean, I feel like if you are careful, if you can make yourself be careful, then, you know, you're all right. But I was worried about timing, and since I've been able to keep miles around 15 per day, then I'm not really so nervous about making it to Canada in time anymore. I think I'll be able to make up this mileage once I hit Oregon, get some flat ground. I don't know what's up with me today, but this is the most that I have ever thought about food while walking to town. Like, it's literally all I've been thinking about. I think it's because it's been like 6 days since I've had real food, so really looking forward to it. This here sign tells us that the way to the lake and the ferry is that way. This is the ferry landing.
You're the best.
So I'm here at VVR. I was really hoping to be able to have internet access here to let people know that I'm alive. But their internet is down and there's no service out here. They do have good food. Everything here is very, very pricey. I guess because they have to bring it in from so far away. But like even picking up a package is 25 bucks a box. And if you don't write your name on all four sides, they charge you a $10 fee for not complying with all of their rules on their website. So be warned of that. Make sure that you follow their rules to a T. But yeah, a lot of people are getting out of here with very, very high tabs. But it is cool. They let you camp for free. It's a nice little atmosphere. We all actually hung out by the fire last night. The ferry is like 20 bucks for a round trip. But this is like one of the only stops right before Mammoth, so if you're running low on food, like I was, then it's kind of necessary. So somehow in the snow I have hurt my ankle. It's like pretty swollen right here. I mean, you can see all the skin up stuff, that's from rocks and everything else, but. So what happened was I was stepping on a sun cup 3 or 4 days ago, and just kind of my foot slid down into the cup, and just the way it twisted, it's been kind of hurting ever since. But although over the past couple days it got progressively a little worse, today will be a lower mileage day and tomorrow too, and then I'll likely take a 0 in Mammoth. So we'll give it time to relax a little bit, because what are you supposed to do when you have an injury? Rice, right? So rest, ice, compression, elevation, and really all I can do is ice, and I do that while I'm hiking in the snow, and the elevation, but I flip and flop while I'm sleeping. So no rest and no compression until Mammoth. I also fell down one day. I don't think you can see the knot anymore, but I fell down, it's my left ankle that's hurt, and I fell down and hit my right knee on a rock. And when I did, I thought like, okay, I saved myself, but then my pack kind of went forward because my bear can's on top, it's a little top heavy, and ended up like headbutting a rock too. There was a man when we got to the dock yesterday that came down, and he was just pouring blood from his head and his shin, and he had fallen down in one of the creeks and then lost his glasses, but managed to get to the landing, bless his heart. But we helped him, we kind of like patched him up with some new bandages and stuff. But I'm telling you, it is very dangerous out here. You gotta take it easy. How many PCT THRU-HIKers does it take to find the trail? There she is. We made it. We all needed a shower anyway. Probably. Going up Silver Pass. Last bit of Silver Pass. There's the top. Silver Pass is whooped. It's been a tough go out here with, like, you know, the beating sun, even though it's snowy, it's not cold during the day when the sun's beating down on you, and non-stop rivers and streams. Feet are always wet. The downed trees from where avalanches have come through, and then just all sorts of other obstacles and post holing and sun cups, just everything. But so far it's all been worth it.